In this video, I will be doing a protein treatment on my client here, and she has fine textured hair. She is the same client from my last video, and I did do a wash day on her, and I'd promised that I would do a protein treatment and share it with you. So this is the video that you would have been waiting for if you had watched that last video. So this is exactly how her hair is looking after her wash day only a week ago, and I'm now examining her hair. I'm doing a porosity test to see how well her hair will absorb the treatment that I'll be putting on her hair. Of course, I'm also looking at the strength of her hair, which is the elasticity of her hair. So once I've done that, that will help me to determine what protein treatment I use. Of course, there are different types of protein treatment, and so you want to ensure that you're selecting the correct protein treatment for your client here or even for your hair at home, so that you are treating your hair correctly and not causing further damage. Because as you may know or may not know, protein can be very drying to your hair, and if your hair becomes very dry, then of course it is going to break, and we don't want that. This is the protein treatment that I am using, the Nairobi Plex protein treatment. Of course, you can see that it has a brown color, which indicates that this is a concentrated protein treatment. I am using a sprout bottle, and I'm only using a ounce in it. So I have already measured out exactly how much protein I'm going to be using on her hair. And now I'm going to prepare her hair by washing her hair and getting it nice and clean. There are other types of protein that comes in a cream base. Of course, don't want to put anything on her hair. As we mentioned earlier, it's fine textured hair, so I don't want to put anything on her hair to weigh it down. Hence the reason why I'm using this particular protein treatment that is very lightweight. However, it's quite concentrated, and so this is not a protein treatment that I would recommend her using on very often. So usually we use this protein treatment every 6 weeks, but for her here, I won't be recommending that because she's not having excessive breakage or dryness. So we just want to get her hair under control, add some strength and pliability to her hair, and that's it. So now I'm washing her hair and getting it nice and clean. And if you had watched my last video when we were doing her wash day, you could see that there were way more buildup on her hair. Now it's not as much because the first time when I did our wash day, we stripped her hair. Well, I stripped her hair and got off a lot of buildup of the hair. And I encourage her not to use a lot of daily moisturizing lotion on her hair or ear oil. And she has been doing that. So you can see that the water is not as creamy as it was in the last wash day video. If you have not watched that video, I'll leave that in the description link below for you to watch. But for those of you who had watched that video, then perhaps you might remember, or you can go back and watch the video and see on her wash day how her hair actually looked. The key thing in maintaining fine textured hair is that you want to ensure that you're not doing anything that is going to cause buildup on the hair or to weigh down your hair. You want to keep your fine textured hair light and hairy, and so you want to select products that are not going to weigh down your hair. And of course, she's enjoying her wash day, and you too want to ensure that you're keeping your hair nice and lightweight by selecting the correct products. So as was mentioned earlier, the protein that I'm using on her hair is concentrated protein. So this is not a protein that is mixed with a cream base, and it's the reason why it looks water based and it's brown in color. So these type of protein are not proteins that you would want to use on your hair regularly. as if you use it regularly, it can actually dry your hair out and cause breakage. Remember that we are trying to avoid breakage or to minimize breakage, and so want to ensure that you are selecting the correct protein treatment. Now I'm going to towel blot your hair and remove the excess water. And once your hair is now clean, towel blot, I am now going to apply the protein treatment to directly to her hair. So I'm going to completely saturate her hair with the protein treatment. And this particular protein treatment, once it has been applied to the hair, she will need to sit under the dryer and have it completely dry. So I will be placing her under the dryer and allowing her hair to completely dry. So no steam cap will be placed on her hair. It will be left open, and she will be sitting under the dryer, and it will dry completely. Hence the reason why I'm suggesting not to use this particular protein treatment if you're not having excessive breakage. There's no need to use this protein treatment often. So the suggestion on the bottle is every 6 weeks, but in her case, if she maintains her hair, she only needs to use this particular protein treatment perhaps twice for the year. And we would use a more gentler protein treatment in between those time periods. So you can see that her hair is completely saturated with the protein treatment, and as was mentioned earlier, she will be sitting under the dryer and have it dried. Now, after the protein treatment, I will be adding back some moisture to her hair, and I'll be using the Care Humecto conditioner. And this conditioner moisturizing treatment is 100% moisture. So there's absolutely no protein in this particular conditioner, which is excellent to use after a protein treatment, especially a protein treatment like this one. So now her hair is dry and it is feeling a little stiff, but it is not feeling hard. It's actually feeling soft, even though it is looking hard. It actually feels soft to the touch, so it's not cripsy. Is there a word like that? Cripsy? So it's not feeling hard. So now once our hair has been cooled down or our scalp has been cooled down, then I go ahead and rinse it out. And I'm going to be rinsing our hair thoroughly to ensure that everything is out of our hair. And then of course we're going to go in to a blot and add the moisture treatment. So as you see, once the hair is dried, then you would go in and completely rinse the protein treatment from her hair. And I can tell you that when I rinsed the protein treatment from her hair was feeling nice and soft. So that's another thing I like about this particular protein. Even though it's concentrated protein, it still does make your hair feel soft. It does not make your hair or leave your hair feeling dry. So that's beautiful with this particular protein treatment. Like I said, this type of protein treatment is definitely for professional use and not necessarily for you to use at home. So for your at home treatment, I wouldn't suggest you purchase a protein treatment like this. But if you wish to purchase this particular protein treatment, just ensure that you are not using it often, because this particular protein treatment is not one that you need to use very often. If you have fine textured hair, just bear in mind that your fine textured hair can look nice and fluffy. You don't need to add any extension to your hair. You just need to learn how to care for your fine textured hair. Once our hair is towel blot by removing the excess water, then I'm going to go in and add the moisture treatment to her hair. And of course, I'm adding a little more than what I would generally use, because I did do a protein treatment on her hair. And so to add back that moisture, I will definitely need to use more than what I would typically use on her regular wash day. So that's something you want to keep in mind. You want to learn when it is that you need to apply extra moisture treatment to your hair or conditioner to your hair, and when you don't. So in this case, I'm adding extra amount to her hair so that we can replenish what was lost during the protein treatment. Of course, I'm going to place a steam cap over here, and she's going to go under the dryer, and then just to help the moisture to go into the hair shaft, and then we are going to rinse out. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. On this channel, it's all about hair care. Whether you are natural, relaxed, or curly perm, you are all welcome. On this channel, I give hair care tips for all hair types. And so if that's something that you are interested in, then you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you are enjoying the video so far and you like what you're seeing, go ahead and like the video. And of course, come back and watch more videos on my channel so that you can learn all you need to learn about hair care. Of course, taking care of your hair. After the time is up under the dryer, of course, I allow our hair to on our scalp to cool down. And now I'm rinsing out the moisture treatment from our hair, and our hair is feeling nice and soft. So I know that the outcome is going to be fabulous. If you have made it this far in the video and you did not skip, let me know your thoughts in the comment section thus far. After thoroughly rinsing her hair, I am now going to take her to the styling area, and I'm using the motion foam wrap, and I'm just using a small amount, just enough for her fine textured hair, to prepare her hair for the roller set. Of course, you know that my best option on this channel to dry relax hair is to roller set, sit under the dryer and dry the hair. Now I'm going through and detangling her hair with a shampoo comb or a white tooth comb, and I'm telling you, no hair is coming out. So that is fabulous. So all she needs to do now is to care for her hair at home as best as she can based on what I've told her. And if she does that, then of course she will indeed see great improvement in her hair. In the next video that I'll be doing with her, it will be her relaxer day. So if you are interested in seeing how I relax your fine textured hair, then stay tuned for the next video. If you have not subscribed, subscribe so that you don't miss out on the next video that I will be posting. That will be her relaxer day video. Where you're looking at where we have that pink roller, that is a short section that I showed in the previous video, and so you can see that it is coming on nicely. And this is a finished look of our roller set. Now that her hair has been dried, I'm removing the rollers from her hair, and you can see how her hair is already looking shiny. So let me know in the comment section if you're seeing the sheen on her hair. Keep in mind there is no hair oil or anything in her hair as yet. This is just the protein treatment and the moisture treatment that was done on her hair. So let me know in the comment section. Now I'm adding a little bit of hair serum to her hair to give her a bit more sheen. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. So even though her hair is fine textured, you can see how voluminous or thick her hair is looking, and the comb is just gliding through her hair. There's no breakage or anything, and I'm telling you that she is actually loving her hair, and she too is surprised that her hair could look this fabulous. So yes, if you have fine textured hair, you do not need to add any additional hair to your hair. Your fine textured hair can look nice and thick and fabulous, just as you are seeing here. So So I'm just adding a little final touches to her hair to let her hair look nice and fabulous. And this section that you're looking at is the side that has a short hair, and this is how our hair is looking. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Of course, stay tuned for the next video that will be our relaxer day video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.